What's going on, everybody? It's me, on your TV, and we have just beaten Schalke 3-1. Yes, we have 3-1. Actually, it was actually one of our worst games of the season, if not our worst game besides the Frankfurt game. But we still won 3-1, which is just kind of crazy. Look at it; it just shows how much quality we have in our squad. But overall, look at the actual match, looking at the first half, I mean the first 10-15 minutes, we had a lot of long range shots, and I was actually commenting on that on Twitter, saying that we had so many long range shots and all of them were on target, but it just seems like that was our only way that we were trying to score, through long range shots. But one of them actually went in, and that was through Alaba, which was actually a really good goal. But you look at our actual game, our actual game plan, we didn't actually create anything at all. Literally, we didn't. I mean, the first 60-70 minutes we didn't create anything, and then once we had that 2-1, that's when we actually started playing, that's when we actually started going forward, that's when we actually started creating, that's when we actually started scoring. So yeah, the first 67 minutes, 60 to 70 minutes, I say that was probably our worst performance of the season, and that we were so poor. That was actually incredible. Like, it was actually kind of worrying that we were so poor, because if we play like that against a top team, because we have that kind of thing where we in the Champions League, when we play away, we really play poorly. And today, if that's an indication for anything, if that's how we play, if that's how we look when we play poorly, then we need to really work on that. But I thought that, especially Vidal, like, offensively, he didn't help anything at all. Like, offensively, he wasn't there, but defensively, he actually kept Sané in check, which is, he was almost playing as a left back, and Alaba was almost playing as a midfielder, which is just kind of crazy when you think about it, because obviously we bought Vidal to play as a midfielder, not to play as a left back, but that's how it looked like in the first half. And Schalke, they weren't actually bad, because after we scored our first goal, they had a few good counters, like 3-4 good counters. One of them they made work. Robin, I mean, for that counter, Robin, you just literally, it looked like he pulled his hamstring, but then like a second later he was fine, just struggling again. But like, the ball literally was that far away from him. He looks like he pulled his hamstring, and he's like, I can walk, and he didn't get to the ball, which is a little bit crazy when you think about it, because Robin in the last game, for example, there was actually this one moment where, against Arsenal, there was this one moment where he ran the whole pitch just to make a clearance, and in this game, he was that far away and didn't actually go for the ball, which is just like, Robin, man, what's going on there? What's going on? But he looked tired. I mean, the whole squad looked tired. Costa, he was the only one that actually looked like he wanted to play football. Muller, he did a lot of long-range shots. Lewandowski, he did more long-range shots. And Robin, who's actually known for his long-range shots, didn't do any long-range shots. He got the ball and then lost it. That's essentially what happened. So it was just weird to see. Like, we just looked like we're just playing 90 minutes. Who actually cares? It's raining. I don't want to play here. Let's go home. That's basically how it looked like. But I think at halftime, Pep really told him, he really said, guys, if you guys want to earn some money, if you guys want to be able to play in the next match, you guys better play. You guys better play today, because the way you're on the pitch just looks like you're having a stroll. So you guys better play, or you're not going to play in the next Champions League match. And I think that really came through. And I think that after the first half, we actually looked a little bit better. And I wouldn't say great, but we looked a little bit better than in the first half. And then, like, after 60-70 minutes, when we scored our second goal, we actually looked really good. So our second goal came through Robin, who did a cross to Javi, and Javi heads it in, like one of the best headers you'll see, because he just jumped to the sky and he didn't come back, and it was just great to see. Javi, he's always there in the big matches. He's always there when we really need him, against Chelsea, for example. He was really the catalyst that helped us win the Champions League as well. And he's just there to not make us lose. That's basically what Javi's job is. He's there to make us win. And yeah, keep it in the team. Definitely keep it in the team. Because I don't think, like, with having the team, we hardly lose, if ever. So yeah, he needs to stay. He needs to play more. And he showed today that if the strikers don't want to score, he's happy to do so. So yeah, I mean, look at the goals. First goal came from Alaba. Second goal came from Javi. So 2 defenders scoring goals. I mean, so yeah, we don't just have strikers that can score goals. We have defenders as well. But looking at the third goal, obviously Müller scores. And I thought Kimmich, like, great composure for like a 21-year-old kid. Great composure. Just chips the ball to Müller. Müller just slots it in. It's 3-1. I mean, he just took it so nonchalantly. He was like, should I score or should I not score? You know what? Let's score. And that's what he did. Lewandowski, like 5 minutes before that, tried a lot. Like Vidal made him perfect through ball, Lewandowski hits the post, and then later on, like Lewandowski takes a shot, although Vidal was in a better position. Vidal was right to criticize. I was thinking, Lewandowski, you were the one that was complaining to Robin about being selfish, and yet when your teammate is wide open, in case Vidal, who literally a minute before that gave you a through ball, you don't pass it to him. So yeah, I know he's a striker and everything, but come on, when your teammate is in a better position, then you should pass it. And that's the problem that I had in the first half, actually, that we took too many shots when there was a better option in the field. But people, this was Matchday TV. I know it's a little bit. It was a little bit of a boring match, I'll be honest. Not boring in the sense of nothing's happening, but boring in the sense of, well, they're not actually doing anything, because normally when nothing's happening, it's like one team defending really well and us, trying to break down a bus. But in this case, it was just nothing. Like we just didn't do anything, and I haven't seen us do nothing at all. And that's literally what happened today. We got the ball, passed it around, didn't actually go forward. That was my problem with this match. We didn't actually look like we wanted to go forward. We didn't actually look like we wanted to attack. We didn't actually look like we wanted to cross. We just didn't look like we wanted to do anything, and that's my big problem. I hope this was just a one-off. I hope it's just because after an international break. But we need to improve. That's all I have to say. We need to improve if you want to really win the Champions League and the Bundesliga and the DFB Pokal. But until we actually get to those important stages, for now, this performance is okay. Not acceptable, but okay. But as always, people, this was Matchday TV. You can rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter under Matchday TV. And peace out and have a nice day. Bye.